Figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
So fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged the bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
21G. Out,
on the handoff, this is Mostert. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Ready.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. In motion, it's Waddle.
What?
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. Back to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
On the ground, Gibson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On second down, here's a run with Stevenson. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 31-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Second down and 3.
Check, smash, no.
Here's Gibson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From out of the gun, here's May. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit.
Check.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get safe. Go ahead. Ready to stand.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua now on 3rd down. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Someone work hard.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one intercepted. Picked up by Sione Takitaki. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now he takes off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is May. And he'll take it on in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They give it to Mostert. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Mostert. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The home team's offense and Kendrick Bourne back on the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Let's go. Check go.
Here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Nothing real fancy on that one, just a defensive lineman winning his one-on-one matchup. He beats the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback, and brings him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stick to the ground. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. A throw on the move is caught.
May have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does, so I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
A run here with Mostert. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Mostert. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
after the catch. He's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming in the passing game, looking like they had flipped the field, but then, Greg, the fumble, and the defense comes up with a recovery.
Explosive plays. That's what this offense has been talking about. This is what they've been preaching. But at the end, Mike, you have to protect the ball because otherwise it's all for nothing. That's exactly what happened here. The big pass play is negated by bad ball security, and now the defense takes over. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Once again, it's Mostert. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st and 10. Now, May. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. To throw now, May. There's that man again. Another catch. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Let's go. Check. Reload.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. Oh, and he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing is Tua. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Still 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and long. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's 2. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And this one is going to remain a tie game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Who else? Another catch.